Hey guys, it's that guy with the picks here. It is Sunday at about 1:30 a.m. Just got done watching that Tyson Wilder fight. And I'm pretty sure Wilder is in the hospital right now. I can almost guarantee that. Pray that he's okay. He took a beating for a lot of rounds. Fought like a champion, but when it was all said and done, he got knocked out brutally too. Wilder went face first into the canvas. There was no arms to stop him. Enough about that. Let's get back to why we're really here. So if you watched yesterday morning video, I gave you San Diego State minus the points. Let me remind you that we're 13-2 overall, 10-0 in the NFL. Unheard of. I'll put that record up against anyone out there in the world. Anyone. And it'll stand toe for toe with them. I can guarantee that. So, what did San Diego State do tonight? They covered. Took our channel to 14-2. Is that even possible? 14-2 in the sportsbook world? I mean, it always sounds like a lie when I say it. When I text it to someone, it sounds like a lie, but you guys know it's a reality. So, San Diego State got us to cover, and they got us to 14-2. We are undefeated in the NFL, and this video is for Sunday for the NFL. So what game we're going to focus on is we're going to focus on the Miami Dolphins traveling all the way to Tampa Bay. It's not that far. The line, the Dolphins are 1-3. Tampa Bay is 3-1. Two teams going in completely opposite directions. Talent level on two teams is not even close. This line opened up at 9.5, and right now it sits at 10. The total opened up at 49.5, and right now it sits at 48. The total has come down a 1.5. The Dolphins, like I said, they're traveling to Tampa Bay, where they're taking their 15.4 points a game, a whopping 15.4 points a game, and they're giving up 27.4 points a game. They throw for 199 yards through the air, and they rush for 74 yards a game, which is 29th in the league. They have lost their last 3 games, giving up an average of 31 points a game, with Jacoby Brissett being the play caller for the Dolphins. Since Tua is going to be out at least this week, and we'll see if he gets back next week, but he is out this week. Dolphins do have one pretty good stat going for them. They have 26 straight games with at least one takeaway. That's pretty impressive. 26 games with at least one takeaway. That's what they got going for them. Other than that, they're facing a Tampa Bay team that gives up 2.7 yards per rush, which is best in the NFL, and they've been the number 1 overall defense against the run for the past 2 years. And there's been no team that's been able to do anything with them. Absolutely nothing. And trust me, this game, it's not going to change at all. You got Tampa and Brady. that throw for 339 yards a game, and he throws 75% of the time. So he throws early, he throws often, he throws late. He just keeps throwing. 339 passing yards a game in the NFL. That's crazy. Their one loss came to the hands of the Rams. And in that game, Brady threw for 432 yards and a touchdown. And they lost that game by 10 points. And there's nothing to be ashamed about going in to Los Angeles and losing to the Rams. Those two teams could be meeting up in the NFC Championship this year. And there's probably a good chance that they might. And that game was on the road also. Tampa Bay is 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games. And they're a covering machine at home. After last week's emotional game that Brady had, and how they snuck out the back door with that win last week in New England, I see them getting back to business as usual today. And what I mean by business as usual is Tampa Bay completely shutting down the run game every single play. Myles Gaskins and Malcolm Brown are not going to gain many yards at all, if they gain any, against the Tampa Bay defense. And what I really see is I see a Tampa Bay team getting back to home, and I see them completely jumping on the Dolphins early, and I don't see them taking their foot off their throat. I don't. The pick is, you already know, take Tampa Bay minus the 10 points. You're already playing on house's money. Now, we won Thursday, we won Friday, we won Saturday. We just win. So all we do is just win. How good does that feel when you go to the counter and you cash in your ticket? Or you go online and you look at your account and you do an ACH transaction. You know that you got money coming to your bank account. It's a great feeling. So this week again, however much you make this week, it's going to be dictated by what you play. This Tampa Bay is a huge play. It's probably the second strongest play that we'll have this week. It's that strong. What I do ask is, did I tell you guys we were 14-2 and 10-0 in the NFL? I'd like to see someone else that's on that level. Listen, I've been gambling since I was in middle school, 7th and 8th grade, running papers, parlay sheets in middle school. And as long as I've bet sports, it's like a dream. 14-2 is like a dream. Yeah, that's literally like a dream. Things like that just don't happen. We need to get this out to more people. But what I ask you guys is, please like, comment, subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the bell next to it so you get notified every time I drop a video. We will be going to 11-0 in the NFL, and we will be going to 15-2 overall. You already know what's next. Let's get back to getting this cash.